Should the state ban unhealthy products? If the producers are pushing unhealthy products on you, what should you do? Should you buy it? I mean, they are advertising it and it is legal and they are a legitimate business. So what is the issue? I was reading an article about someone complaining that companies are profit maximizing by selling unhealthy products to consumers because healthy products are more expensive to make. That is often true, that a producer can subsidize an ingredient with an unhealthy ingredient to make it cheaper and quicker. This is of course not good for the consumer and their health, so what is the solution? Most people run straight to the state, which could be a popular slogan. You have a problem, run straight to the state. Right, your wife left you, run straight to the state. You got fired from work, run straight to the state. You have too low of a salary, run straight to the state. I mean, you can apply it for any problem that you have. You can run to the state to solve it. Then, what should you do? The solution is simple. You should not consume unhealthy products. Assume that nobody will help you and that it is on you to eat the right food. If the consumer wants to eat unhealthy things and suffer the consequences, there's honestly not much that we can force upon them in terms of rules and regulation to improve their lives. Because these people don't care about their health, they will ruin their body in some other way. They will sleep deprive themselves, smoke, do drugs, drive recklessly and so on. The problem is not the unhealthy product, the problem is the consumer choosing it. We have the necessary information to figure out that the most colored packed products are usually not the best for you. Also, this is very important, banning producers will create a black market and over-the-border market. For example, when the sugar tax came to Norway, we saw an increase in people crossing the border to Sweden with a thirst for sweetness. And also we saw an increase in selling Swedish and Danish products in Norway. So, of course, with the black market, if you ban a drug, the drug doesn't disappear, they just become more dangerous and you have less information about the drug because it happens under the sheet, so to speak. So, consider our diets today and our living age. It is way longer than 200 years ago, our living age. 200 years ago, we died way quicker and we ate way less processed food. The reason why we live longer is because healthcare and food supply and a few other factors came into play. So we have better healthcare, we have more information, and we have more food. So the big problem was starvation. We couldn't develop muscle, we couldn't develop our bodies because we didn't have enough to eat. Now we have enough to eat and we are not malnutritioned in the West anymore. So if we then also put some extra processed and sugary food, we are not in an optimal condition. We are not in an optimal condition, but we are still far superior to 200 years ago when we had way less to eat. And the beautiful market economy that let us freely distribute food has ensured that food is constantly available because the producers are hungry for profit.